everybody, it's me, the Lord of the Ghosts, and today we're starting my new series on YouTube, Dark Souls 3. Now the first thing you'd say is, are you insane? And to that I say, let me show you something. As soon as the thing logs in. Alright, load game. I may have a character in New Game Plus 1 with 84 hours. Plus the 3 hours of that, 18 hours, 1 hour, 12 hours. So I know my way around the block when it comes to Dark Souls. Specifically Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, because I can't play Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls. And I can play Dark Souls 2, but I can't get used to it from how different it is compared to 3. Anyway, we're going to start a new game and watch this amazing cutscene.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And a reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
And we're done. Alright, so you have to create a character here. For the name, obviously, Ghost. Probably male, be good. Doesn't really matter though. Young. I'm gonna do knight because it's a bit of a overall type thing. I like deprived is actually not that bad because it starts with 10 and everything, and it's also level 1, so it's easiest to level up. There's also cleric, Pyromancer, Sorcerer, Assassin, Thief, Herald, Warrior, Mercenary, and you get it. Again, I'm going with Knight. I always recommend if you're a character that's not good at fighting the first boss, I say take black fire bombs, but I'm decent, so I'm going to take a life ring. Got a lot of preset faces. I'm just going to take Store and Noble. Seems good. Burly. Make him not look skinny weakling. And just leave it at that. I can finalize creation. Now I am thinking of doing a kind of an overall build, mostly melee weapons with pyromancies and maybe sorceries. Entering the cemetery. Start off, we got a long sword and a shield, or a knight shield. Let's read these messages for fun. R1 regular attack, standard stuff, R2 strong attack, target on. You pretty much one-shot everything in this area. Backstep and rolling. Your best friend in Dark Souls games. Sprint. Just hold circle while moving. Soul of a deserted corpse. You can consume those to get souls, which is basically the currency of Dark Souls. Bitch boy, get down. Ashen Estus flask, that's important. I never realized you could probably skip the Ashen Estus flask if you really wanted to. Also, sorry if I'm not sounding as good as I usually am. I'm a bit sick right now. Then again, I don't sound good in the first place. Boy, I don't do bad at the first area. You aren't allowed to hit me. Okay, I was supposed to dodge that, but no, I gotta be bad. Fading Soul. Horrible. I am gonna be playing the DLCs, Ring City and Ashes Variant L. Now, note, I do not have as much experience with that as I do the main game. So we can light this bonfire. We can rest at it to regain health. Get an emote, apparently. Forgot that happens. Can go over here, or go back over here to go get something. I am gonna try something. It's probably not gonna end well, but any of you who've played Dark Souls before will probably know what I'm about to try and do. Try not to take any damage before I get there. I have done this before when first starting out a character, so shouldn't be too difficult. As you can see, there's a crystal called Ravenous Crystal Lizards. Not exactly the kind of thing you want to stare down. I like circling these things when fighting them. visceral attack. Or riposte, whatever you want to call it. I'm used to saying visceral from Bloodborne. This thing will probably one-shot me if it hits me, so... Okay, never mind, scratch that. Another one. We did it. Also, sorry if there's a bit of a, like a staticky noise. My mic's not working well. I broke it a bit. Trying to fix it. May have to just deal with it how it is right now. Alright, now that we did that, let's go forward. Also, in case you didn't notice, he dropped Titanite. We'll get into what that is later, when we actually have weapons that we need to upgrade that far with. Let's rest at the bonfire again. Now we have to go through this area. Jump here to get some, I think, fire bombs, right? Nope, Titanite shards. Or shard, excuse me. This first area is not that hard, to be honest. I mean, it's not meant to be because people are just starting off. And we got the backstab. Should probably mention you can get critical attacks from doing things by getting up behind them and pressing R1. Or parrying them and then pressing R1. And then, I think there's one more. I think it's like a beast enemy, like that ravenous crystal lizard we just fought. I think that, they are the ones that you have to hit them at a certain time during their attack animation. Kind of like how in Bloodborne you have to shoot them with like a blunderbuss or something before they're like in the middle of their attack, so they riposte. I think that's how it works with beast enemies. Damn, I was trying to get that. Trying to hit the cemetery again. Or cemetery, what the hell am I talking about? Grave. Damn it. Not doing good. Trying to get to Gundyr without taking damage, and I'm already failing. That does not look good. You want to disinfect that, you know, I just don't want you getting an infection. Tip. Hit him with a very fully charged heavy attack while he's getting up. Get some free damage. Anyway, yes, this is the boss. Our first boss, Udex Gundyr. It's not that hard. He's got very... I don't remember the word, was it? Foreshadowed attacks. And a lot of them, if you're just up close, then hit you. Except this. I should probably heal, because I think he can one-shot me at the health I'm at. We got him. That wasn't that hard. That wasn't. Light this bonfire. Restore our ember. Open the huge door that's here for some reason. Also gonna quickly. Of course, this is the inventory, by the way. It's your equipment, rings, armor, weapons, arrows, and bolts. And Covenant. This is your inventory. It's a pretty standard shit, so not really a reason to explain it. I would like to show something off while we're here, or while we're in Firelink, because I think this is going to be like how I plan to do my Destiny series, where I ended every episode in the tower. I think I'm going to end every episode in Firelink. First we got to get there, though. Another fading soul. Come over here. Actually, no, I think it's down there. Get a really funny thing to do. Just, you know, not even, doesn't even notice us. Just, bitch, boy. And he's gone. There's a lot of things to do in Firelink before you actually go out to the game, or the first area, I should assume, or I should say. Grab this ember. In fact, let me remind myself to do that. And that's how I always have my inventory set up. First the Estus flask, then the Ashen Estus flask, then ember, then Helmward bones until we get the other item related to that. Got a woman here.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I'm a firekeeper. I tend to the flame and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
We can level up with her, apparently. I'm gonna wait till we do something really quickly to do that. Alright. Also, we can use these. Essentially, these souls just give you more souls to use for buying or leveling up. Got this guy over here. And a very, very famous, amazing line that I am hoping to remind myself to use very many times in this playthrough.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
I have one thing to say. Gives me conniptions. It's the best line in the entirety of Dark Souls 3. Every time I die, I hope I remind myself to say, gave me conniptions.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
Obviously, the vendor. Creepy old woman.
If my web is it
Don't matter.
Ashen one?
Bring her ash. I like how you give her literal shit-covered ashes and she say, "Oh, this is some fine ash."
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
I like Andre.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
I hate that line though, because I have heard that so many goddamn times that it's gotten engraved in my head. Got an area down here. Anyway, let's go back up, and I'm hopefully gonna show off a glitch in a minute. But we have one more person to talk to in Firelink Shrine, and actually that reminds me, let me do that. Then I'm going to do a couple more things, and then I'm gonna end the episode. Alright. Ludleth.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords. I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation, this
Ah, damn it, I skipped it.
knowest thou of our purpose? 5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire. The fast fading flame must be licked to preserve this world. A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a Lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus. Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy. She is much like thee, prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
So if you couldn't tell, what we're supposed to be doing is killing all the Lords of Cinder, bringing them to their thrones, so we can link the fire. Seems simple enough. I'm gonna do one thing real quick. You can allot Estus. Ashen Estus is for magic, regular Estus is for health. I'm not planning to use any magic at all, and even if I do, I'm not gonna be using any of my Estus flasks for it. You can also reinforce it and shit like that.
Prithee, be careful.
Shut up. Alright. Gotta do a couple things real quick before we get into the glitch that I wanted to show off. And here we're gonna have a fight that's actually harder than Gundyr. Gotta fight an old master. This boy. Come on, let's dance, boy. Now, a good strategy to kill him early on is to just hit him off the ledge. Come on. Yep, like that. And now to get his items, because he drops a katana and some pretty shitty armor, but you know, completionist's sake. Go down here. Also, I always kill him just to get the extra souls, because you get a total of, as soon as I reload back in, I think a total of, over 10,000 souls before you get into the actual game. And your first level as a knight is only 800, so you get a lot of levels early on. Hey, I can actually hear out of both sides of the mic now. Well then. I don't know what it did, but I hope I don't break it again. This fog well will go away in a minute. I was playing For Honor and I accidentally, let's just say I got pissed and threw the mic against the wall and I hit, or I don't know, I don't remember exactly what I did, but I fucked up the little, the cord, like the part that goes into the actual thing, or into the port. I don't remember what it's called. It's not a USB. But I bent that part, and I managed to bend it back so it still worked, but, or I managed to fix it to where it still worked. Did you hear that noise? That, like, that banging noise? I think that's because I hit him while he was attacking me. So it would have riposted if I hadn't already instantly killed him. Anyway, let's go back inside. Now there is a pretty useful glitch to where you can get a total of 5 Estus flasks, a ring, and actually, yeah, we already started with the life ring on. I was expecting it to, like, underneath the 3 bars, which are your health, magic, or focus points, and stamina, obviously. I thought that it would appear that the life ring, excuse me, would be up there. Anyway, if we go up here, first of all, there's a tree. Seed of a giant tree is yet to fall. I don't know why, but something about that just looks like looks very nice. Anyway, if we drop down here, I think these are homeward bones. Excuse me. Jesus. You're welcome for the ear rape. Let's run back into Firelight. Actually, while I'm doing that, we got. Am I hitting the stairs? Alright, I'm hitting the stairs. The dex weapon. Or essentially, there's. Let me go to stats. There's. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, or no, 4. 4 stats that, things can scale with. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith. And faith, excuse me. I think they're pretty self-explanatory. Actually, let me just... Vigor is for your health, attunement is for your FP or focus points, endurance is for your stamina, vitality is for your carry weight, strength is for strength weapons, dexterity is for dex weapons, intelligence is for sorceries, faith is for miracles, intelligence and faith are for pyromancies, and luck is for your item discoverment. Just so I don't have to explain that again to anyone who hasn't played Dark Souls. So then we can get into the fun stuff. Anyway, I want to do this first try. Okay, fucked it up already. There's a glitch where you can jump off the side of the tree and land on that part of the roof to get some stuff early. Both actually and a thing that we'll get into in a minute. Alright, I got it. Get some homeward bones. You can also trade in homeward bones for something in a little tiny bit. If we come in here, we can go on this walkway. I do not think that needs an explanation just because of how weird that is. You know what? Every time my OCD kills me and makes me want to go hit that third wall, because that's also an illusionary wall, but every time I do, I always fall to my death. So I'm not even going to try. Also, an Estus shard is used to upgrade the Estus flask to give it more uses. Got a chest here. Covetous silver serpent ring. That will increase the amount of souls you get. Good to equip early on, just simply because, you know, you have nothing else to equip in your ring slot. And I don't know if the last thing we have to do gives you souls. I do know it gives you Titanite, but I don't know if it gives you souls. I'm gonna have to check. Alright. So I'm hoping we can do this like last time and not have to take much time on doing this, because it takes practice to start doing it. Yeah, people do messages like, don't give up. At least this isn't like Dark Souls 2 messages around the Emerald Herald. For the love of God, that was not appropriate. Anyway, you saw me do this before, so I may just cut to... It's really weird. Like, obviously, like, it's a glitch, so it's not supposed to work 100%. Or, well, I don't... It's more of a... Not a glitch, what's the word? Abusing the game's collision mechanics, I believe. Not collision, like... Directional mechanics? What is this? Can someone like write a comment about what this is, like how this works? Alright, I did it. Alright, so let's go over here. Also, that's what I meant by, if you look under my stamina bar, that's what I meant by COD World War II version 1.06 update file. Anyway, off topic. That's what I meant by it'll show underneath the stamina what it's doing. Or like what's usually ring effects, but also I believe shield effects. Anyway, this little bugger, Crystal Lizard, essentially the baby version of that thing we fought earlier. Well, not baby, but it's a different thing in the lore. It's more like they just ingested a lot of souls and turned into that damn thing. Alright, so it didn't give you souls, but it did give you Titanite. Anyway, one last thing to do is to go down here.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the
Oh, I fucking already did that. Alright.
Very well, then
Shut up. Alright. Like I said before, like, health, magic, I call it magic, but it's also for weapon skills, so. Also, if you get it up to 14, yeah, you can have 2 attunement slots. For spells, pyromancies, miracles. We'll get into that later when we actually have a spell or something to actually use. Alright, I think I'm going to put... Let's see, how many points do I have to work with? 8. 8 points. So... 2... 2... I'm going to go for probably a strength build. 1 into vitality. I may want to get my health just up to 15. Yeah, that's good.
farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Now, that doesn't look like a big, I believe it's 10, not 10%, I believe it's 5% of your health every point it goes up. Anyway, let's buy this. And the torch. Very important items. The white sign soapstone is essentially how you can put down your summon sign and people can summon you into their world. I will probably be doing co-op if my friends are up to it, because I have 3 friends that are going to play Dark Souls. Actually, can I buy anything else? Not really. I can buy a dagger. Very important. Also, we're going to want to buy this tower key and this dried finger eventually. You know what? I'm going to buy a dagger just because I can. Shut up. That's going to get really annoying hearing Ashen One, by the way. Alright. First of all, in case you were wondering, it's just some shitty, tattered clothes. Maybe good for fashion souls, as they call it. Anyway, what I was gonna do is equip torch in this hand, so now we can switch to a torch. Really good for, you know, lighting shit up, and in some areas where it's like pitch black dark. Or not pitch black because I have the brightness up, but still. I guess we, just because we can equip the dagger in the other hand, so now if we want to, we can Just a little dagger. Doesn't do that much damage, but also it doesn't take that much stamina to use, so you can just keep doing it. It's also, I believe, a parrying dagger in the game. Just essentially the same as a dagger, but you can parry with it. And we'll switch back to the shield. We're not going to need that torch till, I believe, or it's not going to be useful until Undead Settlement, which is the second area of the game. Anyway, I think I'm going to end that off. If you enjoyed the video, please hit like, and if you want to see more Dark Souls and my series of Uncharted, which I will update soon, please subscribe and hit the notification icon. And other than that, you guys just have a good day, and remember to play video games. Helps with your mental psyche, probably.